Hey friends, Karen Basket DIYer here. Okay, you guys, so the tumbler that I'm gonna be showing you today was totally inspired by a tumbler that I just randomly came across on YouTube. This one tutorial by Catherine the Paint. I will link her tutorial in the description below for you. But she made the most beautiful hand-painted sunflower tumbler. I was so inspired by it that I just kind of changed it up and made it my own, just as you can do. And I always encourage you to do that. Just be creative and have fun. So, like I said, I changed it up a bit. If you love sunflowers, I think you will love this. If you love alcohol inks, I really think you're gonna love this. So just stay tuned, follow along, and I'll walk you through the steps and show you how I created my hand-painted sunflower tumbler. So I'm just gonna be giving this a shot, and hopefully this works, painting a beautiful sunflower, like I mentioned earlier, inspired by a fellow YouTuber. But anyways, I'm just gonna get started on this. So alcohol inks can be a little bit tricky, but they're very forgiving. So I'm just going to start with my center brown and then move on out to my petals in the background. I'm going to be using Ginger by Tim Holtz and Yellow from Let's Resin. I will link all of the products I use in the description below, by the way. So this may seem a little difficult to some if you're not familiar with the alcohol inks, but I found that the best way to do this is to just apply your inks on your brush instead of dripping them onto your tumbler. You could also put them in a little paint dish or whatever, or a medicine cup, but for me, just dripping a drop of ink on my brush and then going from there just seemed the easiest. Just be sure to take your time and have fun with it. Guys, if you're enjoying this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Drop me a comment below. Let me hear from you. I love interacting, so let me know what you're thinking. I also wanted to mention that this is a 12-ounce wine tumbler from Makerflow. I just prepped it by sanding it and spray painting it with a semi-gloss white. There is no other glitter on this tumbler other than the brown I'll be applying a little later on. Okay, so my alcohol inks, I let those dry for about 30-45 minutes. Then I used Rustoleum 2 times clear and sprayed this 3 times, just allowing each coat to dry really well. But I gave this really a good coverage with sealer because I recently had an alcohol ink tumbler bleed through with just 1 layer of spray sealant. And then my bright tone on top of it. It started to bleed through a little bit. So didn't want to risk that happening with this one. So now then I'm going to be using these acrylic paint pens that I got off of Amazon. I love these. There's a really good variety of colors. They're water-based. They're for multi-surfaces. They're really fast drying. So I've already pulled out these colors. Yellow to sort of highlight with, and then black and maybe this gold. I'm not certain. I'm going to use all of them, but I just thought it would be kind of cool to make some highlights. And I might be using glitter in the center here. Not certain. Just going to kind of play around with it and see. Okay, so hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. I'm trying to get my lighting going. Alexa, off. Some of my cups are ready for their next layer of Crystalac. But real quick, I'm gonna go ahead and just continue this. This is more of kind of a greenish yellow, but it is giving a nice little highlight. So I'm just gonna continue with it. Okay, so far so good. I'm really loving this. Like I said, that's like a greenish yellow pen that I used, but kind of, I'm okay with it. I think it looks really good. Okay, so next I'm gonna use my Crystalac glitter glue, and I am going to just put it all in the center here, and then I'm just gonna sprinkle really lightly, hopefully, fingers crossed, really lightly sprinkle some coffee colored glitter to just give this a better, more defined look. I hope I don't mess it up, but we'll see. So just hang tight. Okay, so I have decided now, because I got up and looked at all my glitter, and this is Coffee Color by Glitter and Grand, and it's really pretty, but I don't think I want that bold in the center. So I am just going to mix a little bit of coffee in a medicine cup. And a little bit of my favorite, which is Twilight Beach by Makerflow. Super fine, gorgeous glitter. I'm just gonna mix these two together. And okay, so I'm stopping right there. So I'm gonna dab the center of the flower with glitter glue and then pour that over it. Okay, here we go. Oh my goodness, I don't have anything to catch this with. Be pretty, be pretty, be pretty. Ooh, I'm glad I made more. Oh, I think that's awesome. Ooh, I like it. And then I'm gonna just let that dry, and then I'll wipe all this away because I don't wanna risk accidentally bumping it. Okay. Super cool, super cool. That was like the perfect blend, I think. Okay, and now this has been dry for 48 hours. Everything's nice and cured. I still don't have any Brite tone on it. This is just spray sealer and all. But I wanted something cute to fill in this blank. I didn't want to attempt to fill it in with color because then it might bleed over into my beautiful sunflower. So I just decided to cut out a cute little saying. Grow through what you go through. There were so many sunflower sayings, I just couldn't decide, and I just thought this would be perfect. Fits pretty much anyone. So now then I'm just gonna attempt to get it on here straight. And I used a Coffee Color, I believe, vinyl. Permanent vinyl. Oh, I like that. And so now then I'm just going to begin my Brite tone layers, and you know, basically every 4 hours apply a new layer. Okay, you guys, check this little beauty out. Y'all, I love it so much. So sparkly, so shiny. I know I did not show you every single layer of Brite tone application, but basically, once I got my vinyl on there, I think I applied 2 or 3 layers. Then I did a level sand on my vinyl and my glitter, and then just continued my layers until I obtained a super smooth finish on the whole entire cup. And then I maybe did another 1 or 2 because, you know, you want to make sure that you have really good coverage on top of that vinyl. This cup was so incredibly easy. I can't take full credit for the design because, like I had mentioned in the beginning, I saw this on another YouTuber's channel. But you could do all kinds of things with this, different kinds of flowers if you're creative enough and artistic enough. I am not, so therefore I stuck with the beautiful sunflower, and I think it turned out so great. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share the video if you think it can help someone else. And if you're new here, I truly appreciate you being here and watching this video. And as always, thanks so much for watching, and I hope that you will stay tuned, follow along, and be on the lookout for future Tumbler tutorial notifications. Thanks again for watching.